Hey guys, it's Evelyn. So today's video is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be giving you guys a story time of the fakest bitch I've ever met. We already said the story time on TikTok live, but I'm gonna recap and show like all the screenshots so you guys can see exactly why she's fake. But this goes back like November 2022, so like last year. Wendy and I started going live, and we would always do Get Ready With Us together. And like we would always have people commenting, and there was this one account, Good Baby Gone Bad, and she was a little passive aggressive, a little hater vibes, but she was funny. And Wendy and I always thought like she was hilarious. So we found out she lived in Colorado, so we were like besties. I was like, she's funny, she's cool, like I'm gonna see if she wants to be friends. And we ended up being friends. Like, she was a super like cool friend, chill friend. She was like perfect basically. Well, I thought. I'm like getting mad just thinking about it. But yeah, so we've been friends for like 6 months already. We've hung out like multiple times. I took her out to her first like club. We just always like, we've been friends for a fat ass minute. And I never like got any red flags. Maybe the fact that she was a hater account. But another red flag, I guess you could say, was with my boyfriend Kevin. She was always a little like really talkative with him and like flirty, but that might have just been because I'm insecure and I got jealous. But trust, she was like really flirty and it was weird, and I like confronted her about it, and like we had a whole talk about it, and she was like, okay, like I'll stop talking to him. And I'm like you don't have to stop talking to him, just stop being so flirty with him, because like that's my boyfriend and whatever. So yeah, that was like another red flag, I guess. And then like a couple months after that, we had gone out to a club and I was vlogging, and I showed her room and it was a little messy, which was kind of like, I guess I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. And I showed her face and I uploaded the YouTube video, and she was like, delete it, like delete that part, like I don't want to be a part of it, whatever. And I guess it was kind of normal for me because her Good Baby Gone Bad account, like she never showed any pictures, like she was very like anonymous with like all her accounts. So I was like, okay, maybe she just doesn't want to be in our YouTube video, but I didn't delete it. That was kind of fake of me, I understand, I'm sorry, but I didn't delete it because it's money, and it's literally like a 2-second clip of her in a 2-second clip of her room. Like it's never that serious. After that happened, I didn't delete her parts. She had ghosted me. Another red flag. And I guess I was like kind of reasonable because I didn't delete her part, and she like probably just didn't want to be in the video. But I was like, whatever. So like a month goes by and we haven't talked or anything, and I think I text her and like basically saying that I miss her and I want to hang out. Last week I had called her after not talking to her for quite some time. I had called her and be like let's hang out, like let's do something, let's go to a pumpkin patch, let's go to a haunted house, like let's do something. She's like, yeah, let's do it. And so the weekend comes around to go to a haunted house, but that never happened because they were sold out. So we were like, damn, like what should we do? And my boyfriend was with me at the time, and we were supposed to hang out like all of us, but I ended up saying like, oh, like can I just hang out with Good Baby alone? By the way, her name is Shakira, so I might like say Shakira and Good Baby, but they're the same person. So yeah, so I was like, I don't want like it to be awkward, so I was like, just me and Good Baby alone. So that night we decided that we're gonna drink and that we're gonna go to the bars. And we had came home to get like a new outfit, and Wendy was just sitting there, so we invited Wendy. We were like, let's go, like let's do something. So we ended up going downtown, and we did drink a little, so we got a little drunkies or whatever. And she blacked out, honey. She blacked out, like she was crying. We met some girls and like she was crying to them, and I was like comforting her. Yeah, she was just crying, like she was blacked out, like she was drunk. And so we had Ubered home, and once we got into the car, she literally like knocked out, like she was asleep. And I had her phone the whole night because my phone had died and I had to use her phone to like call my boyfriend and stuff. So I had her phone all night. I like memorized his password. I memorized her password, so I was like, okay, And once we got home, we got to my house, she literally was so fucking drunk. She couldn't even walk. She fell. She like was just drunk as fuck. So we had gone to my room and she literally knocked out in my bed. And I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna go call Kevin in the sala. So I go with her phone and I call him. I'm like, hey, can you come pick me up? Because I want to sleep over. I was like, come pick me up. And he was like, okay, whatever. So I'm just on her phone and like I had drank a little bit, so I'm like, I'm just staring at it. And I don't know if it was like trauma or what, but I just had like the urge to go through her phone and her messages. So what I did was I went to her messages, and fun fact, if you want to find anything out, just search up your name and you'll see everyone talking shit. But yeah, so that's what I did. I searched up my name, I searched up Evelyn, and like there was a couple of things that were a little like weird. She had sent like my TikToks to her sister, and I was kind of confused because literally that night before we went out to the bar, she was telling me how she doesn't watch me and Wendy anymore. And I'm like, oh, like, okay, like I guess. So when I saw that she still watched like my TikToks, I was like, that's a little weird, honey. I was like, I guess like she just lied about that. But there was nothing really like her talking shit about me. There was this one thing that I saw. She sent a voice recording to her sister and was like, oh, I'm so glad if it's getting canceled, this and that. And I literally took screenshots of everything, guys. I was like, there's no, like, I was just so like mind blowing. So I searched up Wendy's name, and that's when it gets bad, like super bad. Like she literally is obsessed. Look, you guys can see, or I'm gonna put them up right here, but there's just a bunch of texts of her like talking about Wendy. Hello? I feel tension from Wendy and Joanna. Wendy's annoying. Wendy always uses Eva's shit. Wendy with the food stamps. Like just a bunch. I'm gonna put like a bunch of screenshots. You guys can pause to read them. But yeah, so when you search up her name, it's literally just a fuck ton of them talking about her. And I guess it's okay for them to like support us and watch the lives, but they were talking like shit. It wasn't even like supporting. Earlier, how I had talked about her being blacked out, she had the audacity to talk to her friend Karina. I'll put the screenshots up right here if you want to pause it. But she had basically was just talking about how Wendy's a lightweight, this and that. Like, bitch, you're a lightweight. You were literally blacked out. Mind you, she had thrown up on my bed, which is disgusting. Like, bitch, you're the lightweight. Like, if you want to talk about Wendy being a lightweight, okay, but you're literally the same way. Basically, Wendy had hit 100K, and this bitch was like, Wendy hit 100K, and I somehow want to sabotage it. Bruh. That is weird. And basically, there's no reason she should have been that big of a hater because I did nothing to her except not delete the YouTube video. But like, that's no reason to want to sabotage my sister's accomplishments. But yeah, that's just weird, like super, super weird. And she was always super nice to Wendy. Like, she would kiss her ass, like, oh my god, your lips look so good, you look like Kylie Jenner. She was like, your body looks better in person, like kissing her ass basically. And at first I was like, oh, maybe she wants to be Wendy's friend and not mine. But then after a while it just got like kind of weird. Like, she was just straight up kissing ass. And to me, she was never like that. Like, she never like really complimented me like how she complimented Wendy. Like, she would always kind of like be passive aggressive and give me backhanded compliments. So yeah, that was kind of weird. So the fact that she was hating on Wendy and then acting all nice to her in person was just like straight up weird. Like, she would kiss ass. Like, I wish I could show you guys how bad she would kiss ass, but yeah, it was so weird. And then her friend, I don't know who this is. It says my forever head ass. It says, girl, tell me the master plan. Are we making fake accounts or what? And this girl says, I'm gonna need to hang out with her and record everything. Ever's problematic as fuck. Like, she always says stuff about me being brown in a bad way. So much to say. And like, there was this one time when I was trying on her concealer and it was like a little dark. And like, she had makeup and I was like, oh, like I can't use this. And she was like, oh, is it because I'm black or something like that? And like, I laughed at it, and I guess that's what like got to her. I don't know, but that's so weird for her to say that I say stuff about her being dark. Like, and how previously I said that she said to me that she did not watch us anymore. There's literally screenshots, I'll put right here, of her recently deleted pictures, and it's just straight up me, Wendy, Kevin, both of my exes. She literally would search up their Instagrams and take pictures of them, which is so fucking weird. Like, not even me, bro. Literally not even me. And that's just so freaking weird to me, because she said that she doesn't watch us anymore. She literally had 3 accounts, and tell me why those 3 accounts literally were following Wendy and I. Like, that's obsessive. I guess she made the accounts to hate on us, but they were like anonymous accounts, which is like, bro, like, get a fucking life. And then this girl named Karina, she's probably gonna watch this. I blocked her, but basically we had all gone out to the club once, and Karina is a mom and Wendy's a mom, so they literally like hit it off, basically. Like, they were besties. And I remember like the next day me and Good Baby hung out, and she would like ask me what I think about Karina, and I was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, I didn't really talk to her like that, like, she's fine, I guess, she's whatever. And she would literally say like, oh, Karina always talks about her baby daddy, that's all she talks about, like this and that. And like, she literally would like hate on what Karina did. But Karina and Good Baby were literally talking about Valentina, like a small ass baby, about her socks being dirty. Like, bitch, you know damn well. I'm gonna put the screenshots up right here, but literally so fucking weird. Like, you're literally a mom shaming another mom. Like, her socks being dirty, okay, bitch, like, they're meant to walk on. Like, you're weird. Another thing that Karina said, put screenshots up right here, why her new house in GVR dirty. First of all, we don't even live in GVR. Basically Green Valley Ranch is like a nice neighborhood here in Denver, and she's saying that why is it dirty? Like, what? But yeah, she's literally a mom. Like, bro, you're weird. I don't like people who can't handle their liquor because then it ruins it for everyone. Bitch, you know damn well you were throwing up on my bed. Like, bro, you literally, she couldn't even walk. She fell on the grass. Like, you can't handle your liquor. Mind you, we did not even drink that much. It was like a small ass bottle of 1800. And she's like, no body shaming, whatever, but she's like a lot bigger than us. She's like 5'8". Like, she is just bigger than us, and we basically drank the same thing and she couldn't handle it. You're literally talking about yourself when you're saying that you hate people that can't handle the liquor. That she was like obsessed with Carlos for some reason. Like, she would send screenshots to Karina about Carlos. After Karina, me, and Good Baby and Wendy had gone to a club, I went live and like I was saying something about Karina and like her baby daddy. I don't know, but it wasn't even like bad. I was just saying what had happened last night, and this girl was like, because Evelyn was the one saying minding your business. Like, literally nobody fucking knows who the fuck you are, bro. Literally nobody knows who Karina is. Like, there's a billion other Karinas and they're not gonna know who you are. They're talking their shit in person. You know damn well you literally talk shit about every single one of your friends. And then Leslie, I'm gonna put screenshots about their conversations. Leslie is her sister. Mind you, she's 14. Good Baby is 22, and Good Baby is literally encouraging her little sister to hate, make fake pages. Like, it's weird. Like, that's literally not a good influence. I guess this isn't really tea, but I'll just put it up. But Good Baby had sent her best friend Kanasha a screenshot about her toes and said to rate them. Like, what? Like, you're what? But she told her best friend Kanasha, girl, not to be mean, but you're the only person I won't ever talk about. Not that I talk about my other friends in a mean way, but you know. Kanasha, if you're watching this, just know she called you lazy, she called you spoiled. Like, she was talking about you to us, and not in a good way, trust. And if your friend ever talks bad about their other friends with you, just freaking know they're doing the same thing with them. Like, they're talking shit about you too. Like, you're not special. And that was something I should have known, because she talked shit about her other friends. I should have known, but I was like, maybe that's just her. Because she was like, I don't know, she's always like gave hater vibes, like always. Okay, this one really pissed me the fuck off. So I'll put the screenshot up right here. But basically, her sister Leslie sent a screenshot of my niece, and it was not the best screenshot because she's like missing teeth, and it was like making fun of her basically. And I'm like, bro, you're literally, she's 14, but she knows what she's doing, you know? Like, she knows it's wrong. when that all happened, I literally went through her phone, saw all that. I was shaking. I was like, bro, like there's no way. So what I did, I screenshot all the messages, sent myself the messages, and then deleted all the screenshots from her recently deleted. And then I just left her phone. And then I went to my boyfriend's house, slept over, and then in the morning, she texted me. I'll put the screenshot up right here. She was like, oh honey, you good caretaker. Because I was taking care of her when she was drunk. And I'm like, damn, the fact that I let her sleep in my bed when I knew how fucking fake she was is just crazy to me. And if you guys were in the live, you guys saw that she was leaking our address. She was calling my boyfriend and saying that I'm still fucking with my ex. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, that's just crazy to me. She was just like, and then she said, I'm a hater but not a liar. What? Literally, what the fuck? Like, if she's a hater to her own freaking friend, what makes you think anyone will fucking believe her? She's a liar, bro. She's obsessive, crazy, psychotic. It's just crazy to me. Like, the fact that she could do that to her own friend and still like be all lovey-dovey in person and like be besties with me in person is just so crazy. And like for me, like maybe once I called Good Baby weird or said that she's fake. But another thing that I didn't say was one time when she, like I said before, she would always flirt with my boyfriend. One time we were all hanging out and she was like being all like talkative with him, like being all close to him, and me and another friend were just watching it like, what the fuck? Like, I was so weirded out. And so I had left the house and went to go drop off a friend that was drunk, and tell me freaking why literally called me weird to my boyfriend. And I was like, what? Like, Kevin told me that she called me weird, and I was like, what? Like, she's so fucking, I don't know, bro. I like, now I'm seeing all the red flags, but back then, like, I was so like, what's the word? I was delulu. Basically, I was delulu. I thought she was a friend. And honestly, I was so happy that we were starting to hang out again, but I don't know. And you can call me crazy, like, oh my god, you went through your friend's phone. But bro, like, imagine if I didn't go through her phone, she would have pulled a Yolanda on us. Like, literally, like, it was just so crazy and obsessive. But yeah, one more thing. If you're an OG, you know this account, bruh. Like, low-key a hater account, like, just backhanded compliments, just like Good Baby, a hater account. But we found bruh really funny, like Good Baby. And we never know who bruh was until that night I found out that bruh was Good Baby's sister. Bruh. So they basically had like, they both had fake accounts and were commenting under stuff, like hating. And we found it funny because it was like not mean, but it was just like, it was just, they were just funny. Like, we thought they were so funny, but now I guess like we're kind of stupid to like trust them. But when we were live explaining the whole situation, she was calling me, telling me to pull up, this and that. I'm like, she was literally watching the live. Like, she's crazy and obsessive. And mind you, we had blocked her already, so she has like multiple accounts just stalking us, and that's a little scary. She knows our address. She's probably watching me through the window, but I don't know, I'll be more careful when choosing out my friends. But yeah, so weird to me that a 22-year-old is doing this with their life. And I don't know, the fact that I trusted her, I literally told her every single thing about me. Like, that's just so crazy to me. And I don't know, she still has my Canon camera and my Essentials hoodie, so RIP to that. One last red flag, I just thought about it. I don't know if I said this already, but the fact that she didn't want anybody to see her face at all just kind of shows that she knew what she was doing. Like, she knew how fake she was. She didn't want anybody to see. But yeah, I'm gonna think about this day and night and be like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm so fucking stupid for being her friend. But honestly, I can't blame myself. It was like it just shows what type of person Shakira was, you know? And Shakira, I know damn well you're watching this. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Leslie, you're embarrassing. Karina, you're embarrassing. Shakira, you're embarrassing. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that was everything. I know I missed a couple of things, but it's just too much to like tell you guys right now. But just know, never trust anyone. And Now I'm doubting all my friendships, honestly. But yeah, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry this was all over the place, but I hope you guys kind of got a glimpse of the screenshots. And Shakira, I need you. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
I don't know if it sounds bad, but I'm immature for that. But I just found out that Good Baby's friend Karina texted Wendy like coming at. What are you looking at? Tell me why. Wendy showed me screenshots of. Well, I went through Wendy's phone and I saw Karina like talking all crazy to her.